Hello? Alright, cool. Yeah, I was just about to head inside. Alright, I'll see you later. Alright, bye. Right, let's go. This is Slug Notes. We're here to present one scene from Antigone by Sophocles. Yeah! Alright, I'm done here. I can finally get some sleep. My goodness. Wait, what? What? I am so confused. Alright, so in this... What's up? Okay. So in this scene, Creon goes to go... Creon is going to meet the blind prophet, Tiresias. Now Creon says he'll listen to whatever Tiresias has to say. Though when Tiresias says, Creon's decision to not bury Polynices and bury Antigone will cause the gods to curse Thebes. Creon curses Tiresias right back. He calls Tiresias a false prophet and claims that all prophets are power hungry. Tiresias argues that Creon should not have the rights to bury people and that that's a decision based on the gods. So Tiresias gets sick of this. He leaves. He tells his homeboy to go scoop him out of there. And Creon is left scared. Leaving Creon scared, but still following his advice. The chorus then prays to Dionysus to protect the land of Thebes. Oh, right. See you later, man. Okay, where was I? Alright, so in this... Yo, I got you, man. I already did that part.
5 minutes later.
Alright, I took a fat nap, now I'm back. But let's get into this analysis. So between Antigone not admitting her faults in burying Polynices, and Creon not realizing the issue with keeping Polynices open to the public, pride, or as Aristotle would say, hubris, is a huge reoccurring theme in Antigone, as well as hamartia, or tragic flaw that is seen in both of these characters. There is this idea that possessing wisdom and practical judgment means that you understand human limitations. And part of human limitations is the distinction between laws of society versus laws of the gods. Creon can't seem to decipher a distinction, so he hasn't gained the wisdom. The moment Tiresias leaves, Creon sees the advice the prophet gives him as something that needs to be checked off his to-do list. Creon says, "How hard abandonment of my desire, but I can fight necessity no more." And, "I've come to fear it's best to hold the laws of old tradition to the end of life." The diction Sophocles uses here shows that he does not believe what he did was actually wrong. Creon is too loyal to his own beliefs. He hasn't learned his lesson, and it seems like the only way he will truly learn his mistake and become the tragic hero is if he suffers through the process of catharsis, the highest feeling of pity and the purification through the pain.
So basically, Tiresias, this blind prophet, came up to Creon to give him some great advice, right? But Creon did not choose to listen. They kept fighting back and forth, and then eventually, Tiresias had enough. He left the room. Oh, not just that. Creon felt obligated to listen after he left the room because his leader said so. You know what that reminds me of? Donald J. Trump. He's trying to build a big wall. Wait, a fence. Even though his fellow Republicans, his friends, told him not to. He's not listening to that great advice, but he still wants to do it. And if he does, in a few years, he's gonna take it back. And it's so... Man, cut it.